first value will be stored in first column, second column, third, fourth, fifth and sixth column. So all the data, it will be stored in the table accordingly in the same order. Similarly, select star from student where the result equal to fail. So it's going to fetch all the record where the value of the result field is fail. So group functions, these are built-in commands or built-in function in SQL. It used to work with for a set of values or a set of records. Dear students, welcome to Computer Science classes. I am Ravi Kumar KR, lecturer in Computer Science, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. Friends, let us start our discussion with respect to database, and in this session we are going to talk about SQL expressions and SQL constraints and other functions of commands of SQL. Now here we'll start with expression. So in our previous session we have learned about SQL operators and what are SQL expressions. So SQL expressions are, it is combination of one or more values, operators or SQL functions that evaluate to a value. So generally SQL expressions are combinations of operands, values, operators and functions to calculate or for any calculation, for any evaluation. These are all SQL expressions. So here let us see what are different expressions of SQL. First one is create table. So first one is, you know what is a table now. So first step is I have to create a table. So create table is the command and what it is used to create a table. First section we have to create a table. This is, look at the syntax of that. Syntax is create table, table name and column 1 data type, column 2 data type and so on, and primary key one or more columns, close the bracket. So this is a syntax of to create a table. Like example, create table student. So this is name of the table and here ID number, it is one column with the data type is varchar 5. Next one is name, varchar M1 is number 3, M2 number 3 and M3 number 3 and M4 number 3. In this example here, student is the name of the table and here these are all the columns. ID number is one column, name, M1, M2, M3 and M4 are columns of a particular table. And here these are all data types. Varchar is a data type and number is a data type. So this is a syntax to create a table in a database. This is one expression. Next expression is insert into. See, once the database table has been created, next step is we have to store the data in a table. So for that, next one is insert into. What is insert into? It is used to add new rows of a data into a table in the database. Here with the help of insert into command, we are going to add a new record or new data into a table. So syntax is insert into table name, column 1, column 2, column 3 and column n, and values, value 1, value 2, value 3 and value n. Now look at the example here. Now insert into student. Student is the table name and values, what values we are entering to the particular field. These are the values, yes, 1205, Priya 28, 78, 60 and 55. So with the help of this, we are going to insert a data or one particular record into a table what we have created. So accordingly, the first value will be stored in first column, second column, third, fourth, fifth and sixth column. So all the data, it will be stored in the table accordingly in the same order. So insert into is a command to store the data in a table. Next one is DESC. This is DESC stands for to describe the table or structure of the table. So this is command. With the help of this, we can see structure of the table, and it says number of columns along with the columns, with the fields, with the attribute, and with the size and data type, we display all the details of a table with the help of, that is DESC, it stands for describe command. Next one is alter command. This alter command is used to modify or change the data in a table. What is the meaning of this? It is used to modify or change the table structure itself. So what is the meaning of table structure? So suppose in case if we would like to add one more column into the table, or we want to remove one more date from the column from the table, we can make use of this alter command. So this alter command is used to modify or change the table or a structure. The syntax is alter table, table name, add. These are the, we have to add number of columns, column name with the data type, column name with the data type, and semicolon. Look at the example, alter table student. This is name of the table, and add, we are going to add the following columns. One is total is the column, and data type is number, and PERC percentage, and with the data type number, result again with the data type. So with the help of this, we are going to add these total, percentage, result column, 3 columns into existing table. Another example is alter table student, modify percent number to this. So with the help of modify, it is possible to modify the table structure or field structure. This is alter command. Next command is update command. So what is update command? It used to modify the existing records in a table, or it is used to nothing but it is used to change the values in a particular column of particular record. So this is, we use this with where class. So where class is, we are using update command with where class. Next one is look at the syntax. So syntax is update table name, set column 1 equal to value 1, column 2 value 2, column n value n, where by using the condition or where class. So look at the example, update student, set total equals m1 plus m2 plus m3 plus m4. See, with the help of update command, we are going to change the values or update the values of the field total. So it is going to add all the values of column m1, m2, m3 and m4, and the result is stored in the field total. Next one is update student. This is name of the table, set percentage equals total by 4. So the result of this equation or the expression is stored in the column PERC. And again, this is update student, set result equal to pass, where now we are using where class here. So this is what you have seen in the syntax, where class, where the mark m1 is greater than or equal to 35. Similarly, all these are the condition. So in this one, the what is the result of this? So the result of this is going to stored in the field result. So it's going to modify the result. So it check for the condition. What is the condition? M1 is greater than or equal to 35. Means the value stored in the M1 column or M1 field must be greater than or equal to 35. And here observe this, we are using AND operator. This is logical operators. With the help of this, the result of this expression is stored in the column result. Similarly, update student, set result equal to fail, where the condition. So based on this condition, the result of the expression is stored in the field result. So this is update command to modify the values or in a record. Next one is select command. So what is select command? The select command is used to fetch the data from a database table which returns a data in the form of result table. These result tables are called result sets. So what is the use of select command? The select command is used to fetch the data from a table. Here we can fetch or retrieve the data, enter data from a column. We can also select selected result or a selected record from a table by using where class. Look at the syntax. Select column 1, column 2 dash and column n from the table name, where condition. The syntax, now look at the example. Select star from student. So here student is the name of the table. So star is called wildcard. So it's going to display all the records of all the detail, all the fields of a table student. Means it's going to fetch the data, or it's nothing but it's going to retrieve the data, all the data from the table student. Similarly, this is select star from students. This is a table name. Where class, this is a where class, where result equal to pass. This is the condition. So with the help of this expression, is going to display or retrieve all the records where the result field has a value pass. So this is how it's going to work with select command. Similarly, select star from student where the result equal to fail. So it's going to fetch all the records where the value of the result field is fail. Next one is select count. This is another function, count function, and from the student where the result equal to pass. So with the help of count function, it's going to count how many records have this value in a table. So this is select command is used to fetch the data from a table. Next one is drop table. This is a drop command. So it is used to remove a table and all the data from the database. So here syntax drop table, table name. Example, drop table student. See, it was a table name what we had created in the beginning. So it's going to delete the table along with the data. This is drop command. Next one is delete. So here a delete query is used to delete the existing record from the table. Here drop command is used to delete entire table, where delete command is used to delete an existing record or particular record from a table. Look at the syntax. Delete from table name where condition. So here, for example, delete from student, name of the table, condition is where ID number equals S1205. So it is going to delete this record where the value of ID number equal to S1205 from a table. So this is delete command. Now let's concept is SQL constraints. Now let us see what are SQL constraints. These constraints are the rules enforced on a data columns on table. So constraints are nothing but restrictions. So it is a column, or it could be column level or table level. So we can have a restriction, or we can have, that is nothing but privileges in the name of constraints. And for a table, it is a table level, or we can have column level constraints. So here following are the commonly used constraints. One is foreign key, not null, unique, and check. These are all the different constraints can be used in either in a table level or in column level. So generally constraints are nothing but the rules enforced on a table or a column. Now in the next slide, next we move on to order by class. So this is another type of command we are using in SQL. So the definition is it is used to sort the data in ascending or descending order based on one or more columns, and some database sorts query results in ascending order by default. So we would like to sort the data in a table in ascending or descending order. We have to make use of order by class. So look at the syntax of that. So here select column list from table name where the condition. Now it is order by. Order by, these are the syntax. Example, select ID, name, salary from employees. This is name of the table. Order by, this is order by class, salary. So in this one, it is going to sort the table of a database by using salary column or salary attribute. So this is order by class. Next one is group by class. So it is used in collaboration with the select statement to arrange identical data into groups. So order by class, what you have seen in the previous slide, it is gives entire entire table individually. But this group by class is used to retrieve the data in groups. Now it follows the where class, and again here also we are using where class along with order by class. Now let us see the syntax of this. Select column 1, column 2 from table name where the condition. Group by, now we are using group by column 1 and column 2 order by column 1 and column 2. Next concept is group functions. What are group functions? And group functions are built-in SQL functions that operate on groups of rows and returns one value for the entire group. So group functions, these are built-in commands or built-in function in SQL. It used to work with for a set of values or a set of records. But now we have following types of built-in functions or group functions. They are count, maximum, minimum, average, sum and distinct. These are all different group functions. Now let us see the definition and syntax of that. First one is count function. It returns the number of rows in the table that satisfy the condition specified in where class condition. So this is the command what you have seen in our previous slide. So select count. This is the example from employees where department is equal to CS. So in this example, it is select is the command to retrieve the data or a record from a table. So accordingly, it is going to count how many records are there of the department where its value is equal to CS. It going to count number of CS in the department field. And similarly, next one is select count from employees. So here this is the command is going to count number of employees from the employees table. Is going to if there are no where class or there is no condition, it count all the records of a table. Next one is SQL distinct command. Is a group function. So this function is used to select the distinct rows. This is the distinct row. Now for example, select count distinct name from employee. This is the syntax of distinct command. Now let us see the next command or group function. SQL maximum. This is a maximum function. So this function is used to get the maximum value from a column. This is a column level, is going to work with the column level, is going to select the maximum value in a particular column. So example, select maximum salary from employee. Employee is the name of the table and here salary is the column. So with the help of this command is going to select a record where in the salary column, what is the maximum value that is going to display that particular record or is going to fetch that particular record. Next one is SQL minimum function. It is used to get the minimum value from a particular column. So it's going to, example, select minimum salary from employee. So employee is the name of the table, is a particular column. So it's going to fetch the record where the minimum value of this particular column salary. This is minimum function. Next one is average function. Is used to get the average value of a numeric column. Means is going to find out the average of the values in particular column. So for example, select average salary from employee. This is salary is a column in the employee table. So it is going to find out the average of the values in that particular column salary. Next one is sum function. It used to get the sum of numeric of the column. So it is going nothing but is going to find the sum of all the values in that particular column. In this example, select sum salary and from employee. So it's going to sum up all the values of that particular column salary. This is sum function. So students, so far we have discussed about the different grouping functions and different constraints and operators of SQL. So in my next session, we will discuss about the chapter 2 of Unit 3. Thank you very much.